Plaza de la Revolución here in Havana, where Cubans are gathering to pay respect to a towering figure. They have been here since first thing this morning. They are still lined up by the thousands here tonight. Fidel Castro took control of Cuba in 1959, riding into Havana on a tank 9 days later. His remains over these 9 days of mourning will follow that exact route in reverse. After 2 days in Havana, his ashes will travel 900 kilometers across the country, ending in Santiago de Cuba, where he grew up, where he first declared victory for the revolution, and where he'll be buried. With such a thorny and at times torturous relationship with his own people, we asked one of Cuba's leading intellectuals, writer and political analyst, Rafael Hernandez, whether the outpouring we see here in the square is an obligation or a genuine feeling of loss.
To face the real event, the death, is something that you feel that you are never prepared. That happens with someone who is your relative. That happens with Fidel Castro. Most Cubans keep with Fidel Castro a personal connection. To blame him for all the bad that happens in Cuba, or to recognize him as the one who created all the good in Cuba. Even those who have mixed feelings, even those who criticize him, recognize his tremendous role in transforming this country.
Canadians come to Cuba, they still see food rations, they still see very bad internet, no communication, restricted travel. What do you think Cubans want for the future?
The main aspirations of Cubans is to recover the balance between income and market prices. And this is still a problem. But the rest of us think that we have the best healthcare system in the region, we have the best education system in the region, and we have a citizenship that can think with their own heads. And that is a fundamental achievement, not just because of Fidel Castro, but he played an important role in that.
You've seen the controversy over Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's comments after Fidel Castro's death. What's your reaction to that?
Pierre-Elliott Trudeau was welcomed by the vast majority of Cubans as a hero because he was expressing recognition and respect to us. And for us, Canada has been that, has been the only country with Mexico in the hemisphere that kept an independent policy vis-a-vis Cuba, that was independent enough of the United States to continue an independent policy. And I think that in many ways, our relationship with Canada may be a model for the future of our relations with the United States.